Hey YouTube, the Addy God, back again for another video. Now, whether or not this is my last video, I'm gonna make this one worth it, and I'm gonna speak and talk to you guys because whoever's listening, thank you. YouTube has made new rules and new guidelines that's kind of attacking more of the creators because parents don't know how to keep their kids off of the actual YouTube instead of keeping them on the YouTube that's meant for kids. At this point, you pretty much can't criticize anyone, you can't critique other people's content, and I think that's kind of not fair, you know? YouTube most people made their content and their channel pretty much based off of just critiquing and kind of criticizing, not really criticizing, but it's like a helpful criticizing other people's content. And then other people also make content that may be for kids, but it's also for other people like over the age of 13 and adults also. Like look at the Ace Family. Yes, they have content that's for kids, but adults also watch it at the same time. They're saying you have to mark your content whether it's for kids or not. What if my content is for everyone, you know? What am I supposed to put for that, you know? I don't get it. On top of that, I'm more upset about the fact that you really can't criticize or critique other people's content. If someone is doing something wrong in their video or they're making fun of other people, why can't I do the same to them, you know? Like they took down Content Cop, whatever, I think it was the one that was made on Leafy, and they took that video down and it had about 10 million views, and YouTube took that down pretty much just to make a statement to say, no more of that. You're not going to be making fun of anyone. No more talking about other people. None of that. I mean, if you really think about it, RiceGum's entire channel was based off of just making fun of celebrities. That's how he even got famous, you know? So it doesn't make sense what YouTube is actually trying to do. I'm trying to understand if they're trying to help the creators. Like what's the main goal? It's not helping anyone at this point. So it makes me wonder, like, it takes away pretty much the voice of the creators, you know? As a creator, you should be able to criticize other people's content. You should be able to critique other people's content. And you should be able to speak and say what you want to say without your video or without you having the fear that you might get sued or the fear that you can't post it without it getting deleted or they're gonna not recommend it to other people, you know? My main goal, I really wanted to be a YouTuber, honestly. I wanted to do something in the video category, in the media category, and, you know, kind of build my name off of something. And it seems like it's not probably gonna happen from how YouTube is acting right now. They're making things 2 times harder than it's supposed to be. It's already hard enough for smaller creators to kind of make a name, I feel. So I feel like it's gonna be harder for me to make content without YouTube taking it off the recommendation or YouTube saying it's violating their code or something, or I might have the fear I might get sued for a video, or I might not know if it's meant for kids or if it's for everyone. I don't know, you know? So YouTube is making things a little bit harder for other people. Even though people are higher and they have better content, you know? And then again, like I said, it may be harder for smaller creators, but at the same time, it's even harder for people who's in like gaming categories or people who base their content off of solely just critiquing other people or criticizing their content to kind of letting them know like, this is what you're doing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with letting people know and saying, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. Or if those are the people that are roasting other people, why can't we roast the bullies to kind of say, hey, this is how it feels to get bullied? Like, I don't get what YouTube is trying to say. I mean, technically, YouTube would be taking down the bullies at the same time and the people who's trying to take down the bullies, but it's doing more harm than good, I feel. I think this is mostly because YouTube's trying to get more money back. I spoke to some people and a lot of people kind of agreed with me. They got sued for like $170 million. That's a lot of money, guys. And you got to think about the money that they're giving to the creators also. They're giving creators millions of dollars if you think about it. They give creators millions of dollars a year. And it's probably over millions. It might be billions. I'm not even sure, but it's over millions. I know that. So they're giving creators so much money. And there's also so many creators that don't deserve the money. and they're kind of trying to terminate and make it smaller and smaller for them to pay the creators. They're trying to give certain creators that actually deserve the money, instead of giving everyone the money. And they're kind of they know that nowadays everyone wants to do social media. So they're probably not even thinking, oh, we're gonna suffer from this, because everyone wants to do YouTube. So now I think what needs to happen is we need another app. I think there should be another app similar to YouTube, but I don't know if it's gonna start paying yet, but I think it should kind of just make a statement to say, hey, I know you think that you're punishing your creators and you're punishing everyone, but we're going to show that we can make this just as big as you, and we can actually pay the creators and give them their word. I don't think YouTube should be the only app at this point. I think YouTube's taking advantage of that, just like, I know just like when you have one company and they can just raise the price as high as they possibly can because they know that everyone will get it. Like Apple can raise their phone to $2,000 and they know everyone will buy it. It can be $6,000 and people still throw their money at it. Until another company comes and shows that they're better, no one's going to move. So I think that's what needs to happen. Another company needs to make a statement and show, hey, yeah, YouTube's ass right now, but you guys can come to this company and we will show you that we can do 2 times better than them. And on top of that, later on, we'll start paying you guys just as good as they were. But anyways, thank you guys for staying through my talk sesh, and AdiGod out.